1 point needed to secure promotion on the final day. It sounds simple, but as we all know, football is often anything but. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And as you can see, we've already started here. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Havertz gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Mohamed Salah, picked out brilliantly. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe, Shevchenko. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's Shevchenko, and a chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, what's he done? Mohamed Salah! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And he's heaved it away, and that's been won straight back. Rudiger turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
And he's managed to get free. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ball's out once more. That's good play. And it's Kimmich. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, what a ball! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here, and a real chance to break the deadlock. That is Conte. That's a dangerous ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's lost his man here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! First blood drawn. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great vision. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Puskas. Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. Puskás, here's onto this. Mohamed Salah, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Passing nice and neat. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's neat. Hazard. Shevchenko. And it's Hakimi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Rijkaard goes short. Cross goes in there. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their third corner. Rijkaard with the short one. And here's Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, again there's no way through. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's found a way past. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Shevchenko. Chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kante receives it in a wide position.
2 minutos de descuento.
And that is out of play. Conte. Mohamed Salah. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. Closing in on goal. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here. Rudiger demonstrating again that he is... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And it's Koundé. Chooses to go cross-field. Van Basten. Mbappe running with the ball. Can he get away here? And it's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Conte. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zanetti. Makaleli. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Driving on and making good progress. Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi. Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Now it's Van Basten. Played back. De Bruyne. Almost half an hour in now. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is... It's Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Van Dijk. He's on it, can he get away? He can get that clear. Fernandes. Quality ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe, and they're quick to get it back. and reclaimed it in a trice. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Conte. Raul. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. Antonetti.
Casapia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Makelele. It's a threatening ball.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the game. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Van Basten. Shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's picked his way through. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Makelele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Espectadores.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And it's Conte. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
There they go, hunting again.
He's found a way through. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Casapia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a hole. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's played through for him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Makaleli. Barcelona finding their passes, looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Cannavaro. Koundé. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zanetti. Has a shot! Oh, my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's away! And a chance! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance for a shot! Now, how often do you see that? Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kane. De Bruyne. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Real chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And we're done. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.